afternoon. I'm Ann Bishop, Executive Director of Texas Public Employees Association. Thank you for having me here today. And just to let you know, the way I try to do these hearings is to give you a little bit of tidbit of information you hadn't heard before, so that you're not always just listening to the same repeated testimony. As Mr. Roberts said, inflation has impacted everybody. And that is a repeat of all my previous testimony. And inflation is cumulative. It's not just last year. So there's about a 27% decline or decrease in buying power since the last across-the-board pay raise for state employees. The other thing that he mentioned that I just want to stress, we're talking about all state employees. He mentioned salary compression. I mentioned it earlier. That is very real. And so too, when you are looking at and making recommendations for state employees' salaries, don't forget the exempt people. Exempt does not necessarily mean highly paid. It just means that they are in a different bucket. For instance, exempt group 1 is $70,000 to $112,000. And that equates about to a B26 in the classification scale, which is $69,416 to $117,397. The B schedule goes all the way up to $304,499. Although you have to get to exempt Schedule 9 to get into that range, and that is, it goes from $214,000 to $345,000. So just because somebody says they're exempt or exempt salary does not always mean highly paid, but also they have the same issues as everybody else. So it's not just classified salaries, exempt salaries are important as well. And I would be remiss into not giving Mr. Roberts a shout out. He has done a remarkable job at CPRIT. I've known him for a number of years, but he came to CPRIT, I think, in 2013 and took a troubled agency and turned it around. So thank him. I want to publicly thank him for doing that, and thank you for your support.